Thank you. Good morning. Firstly, let me express my sincere solidarity and thanks to the associations that take part in this event and welcome their peace-building efforts. I'm sure that each one of us in this room has many personal stories of friendship. Please allow me to mention the name of CFP, which cooperates with Hasna from USA and brings together the teens from both communities and give them the chance to establish a real friendship and cooperation. They have completed their 7th year now, as far as I know, and brought together hundreds of teens and also their families. This was an example for peace building by teens. Yes. Those who are over 60s are very rich of dramatic, emotional, sad, tragic, and of course honor memories on this island. In our near history, Turkish and Greek Cypriots showed to the world that they are not only capable to establish friendship, but also they are masters to ruin or kill the friendship when it comes to ethnical and political reasons. My generation had been witnessed positive relations and cooperation between the individuals in the 50s, when also witnessed the huge split and destroy of friendship during the intercommunal clashes. But positively and proudly, I have to express that we also experienced many dramatically humanitarian stories, even during the war days under the heavy fire. In 1967, my family was living in Kofino village. We fled our village of Lefkara on December 63. You know that 15th of November 67, the troops of Grivas attacked the village and killed 24 people. I was going to Lyceum in Nicosia. 2 or 3 days after of the fight, I went to Kofino to visit my family. Our house was at the edge of the village on the way to Limassol. While I was approaching to our prefabricated refugee house, I saw a small pickup truck with open back doors and selling vegetables to the neighborhood ladies, and my mother was among them. When I realized that the seller was Greek Cypriot, I shocked. I was very furious because of the loss of my loved ones in the clashes. I was full of anger. And I asked my mother, why you are shopping with this man after only 2 days of killings? And my mother, who was undeterred, replied me within cold blood. Confrontation is not between us. We are still friends. This man is not our enemy. He is not responsible for what has been happened. It was very significant humanitarian lesson for me. My mother teach me to stand away from hatred and hostility. Since late 80s, I have been participating in peace activities. I remember the first coming together events in Pila village. I wish to congratulate all those people who are pioneers and contribute a lot to this type of efforts. In 2004, I was the editor-in-chief of a radio station, namely Radio May, and for 5 years, I have run a bilingual program together with my dear friend, journalist Kyriakos Pieridis. The title of the program was Iphonidun Isummas, the voice of our island. With my dear friend Kyriakos, we participate in many activities We worked together in civil society organizations, and we took place in many journalistic activities abroad. Also with another friend, Neophitos Neofidou, we ran together again bilingual program on Astra Radio for 2 years, and the title of the program was Elade Gibrei na Milisoume, Cypriots Come to Talk. I also wrote weekly articles for 4 years for Politis newspaper. Since the steering committee of this event asked me to speak for only 7 minutes, let me finish with 7 points. What we need is, first, dialogue, the first step of compromise and reconciliation, to accept that we should talk everything and listen to each other. I think we have too much personal dialogue on this island, but not enough institutional cooperation. Second, empathy, to put yourself in the shoes of the others, to try to understand the other. Third, forgiveness, like my mother did half a century ago. Fourth, sharing. We have to accept that we can share the power, we can share the benefits of the peace and solution. Fifth, anti-nationalist stand. I agree that nationalism has always been left its print on the history of Cyprus. Sixth, anti-other perception. No one on this island has the right to stigmatize someone as the other. And the last and most important word is acknowledgement, the magic word on this subject. To acknowledge the other's pain, to acknowledge the other's sufferings. Let me tell you that the real transformation of Turkish Cypriots in 2004 uprising era can be explained with this magic word. After the huge efforts of the media and civil society that they worked together, they acknowledged the Greek Cypriot sufferings and started to support the peace and solution attempts. As a conclusion, I should say that peace and solution efforts should be combined. And lastly, a call to those who want to contribute these efforts. You should be working with grassroots and new generations, mainly teenagers. Thank you.